So hello dear students, today I have some new questions for you from chapter number 14 coordinate geometry. Question number first is 1. In what ratio does the point minus 4,6 divide the line segment joining the points this and this? Means here you have to find the ratio. Ratio means m1 is to m2, means this ratio is how much. This ratio you have to find out, but the point has been given to you. Let's say this is the point A and this is the point B. Here I'm just doing it. Let's say this is point A and here you have the point B, and the coordinates of point A has been given to you as 6 minus 6 comma 10, and point coordinate of point B are 3 comma minus 8. And this is the line segment AB, and this line segment AB is being divided by the point minus 4 comma 6. Let's say you have a point here and the point is minus 4 comma 6. So let's the name of the point is P. So the point is dividing this line segment AB. Here you have to find out the ratio, means here how much ratio is there between these AP and PB, means this ratio M1 and M2 ratio you have to find out, but the coordinates of the point has been given to you. So again you are going to use here the section formula, okay, as we have done in the previous case. So here I'm just telling you, let the point P is dividing the line segment in the ratio. Here I'm just saying you, let the point P, that is minus 4 comma 6, divides the line AB, line segment AB, in ratio in K is to 1. So this is the ratio you would be taking now, okay, K ratio 1, where you are, and in any question where you are going to find out the ratio, so the ratio you would take as K ratio 1 or K is to 1. This would be the ratio in each case where you are to find out the ratio. Okay, so here also I'm taking the ratio as K is to 1. So I have the value of M1 as K and M2 as 1. Okay, now I'm knowing if any point is dividing the line segment in the ratio K is to 1, then the coordinates of point P, that is X, will be equals to M1 X2 plus M2 X1 divided by M1 plus M2, and Y would be equals to M1 Y2 plus M2 Y1 divided by M1 plus M2. So these are X and Y. X and Y has been given to you here. Okay, so you have minus 4 comma 6. These are the X and Y, and what is the formula for that? Formula for that is, these are the coordinates of this point X and Y. This is X and this is Y. So what is X here? This X is M1 X2. So M1 is K here. You have to know this. This is M1. This is M1. This is M2. And these are X1 Y1. These are X2 Y2. Getting this? So if P is dividing this line segment, so coordinates of point P X comma Y. So in place of X, that is minus 4, in place of Y, this is 6. So X comma Y would be equals to how much? So here I am writing. Let me write it here. Okay. So X coordinate, X would be equals to, so first let me write it. M1 is K and M2 is 1. K is to 1. And X1 Y1 has been given to you as minus 6 minus 10. X1 is minus 6 and Y1 is 10. Similarly, X2 is 3 and Y2 is minus 8. And value of X and Y also has been given to you as minus 6, minus 4, and value of Y is 6. Okay, now I'm going to use the formula for the section formula here. So X is, what is the section formula? It says that the value of X is M1 X2. M1 X2 means 3K. M1 X2 plus M2 X1. M2 is what here? M2 is 1 and X1 is minus 6. M1 X2 plus M2 X1. M2 is 1, X1 is minus 6, so it would be minus 6 now. Divided by M1 plus M2. So M1 is K plus 1. K plus 1. Now you are knowing the value of X. What is X here? Minus 4. So put here value minus 4 would be equals to 3K minus 6 divided by K plus 1. So just cross multiply here. If you are cross multiply, so it would be minus 4K minus 4 would be equals to 3K minus 6. So minus 4K would go there and minus 6 would come here. So minus 6 would become plus 6 and minus 4K would become there plus 4K. So it is plus 4K plus 3K. Plus 4K plus 3K would be equals to minus 6 is coming here, has become now plus 6. Plus 6. So it is plus 6 and it is minus 4. will already be there. So 4k plus 3k is how much? 7. K, and 6 minus 4 is 2. So that is how value of k is now 2 by 7. If I put the value of k here 2 by 7, so the ratio would be 2 by 7 ratio is to 1. So hence the ratio I am writing. Hence the ratio is, value of k is how much? 2 by 7. So right here 2 by 7 is to 1. So this 7 is gonna multiply here. So it would be 2:7. Are you getting this? So we have got the answer. We have got the value of m1 and m2 now. So what was the question? In what ratio does the point this divide the line segment this? Means the ratio you had to find. So ratio you have got here. So 2:1. So this is the answer. Okay, so this is how we would solve the question related to where we are to find out the ratio. So let's move to the another question. First we note it down. So question number 2 for the day is, question number 2, find the ratio. Again here we are to find out the ratio. Let me write the question. Find the ratio in which y-axis divides the line segment joining the points 5, -6 and -1, -4 and -1, -4. Also find the coordinates of the point of division. Also find the coordinates of the point of division. Okay, now here the find the ratio. Here again you have to find out the ratio m1 into m2. m1 is to m2 in which y-axis divide. Here the y-axis is dividing the line segment AB. Let's say this is point A, this is the point B. Let's say you have 2 points here. This is the point A and this is the point B. The coordinates of point A has been given as 5, -6 and the coordinates of point B as -1, -4. These are the coordinates of these points. Now this line segment AB is being divided by the y-axis. So let's say this is the y-axis. So this is being divided by the y-axis. Now you must be knowing the point which is dividing this line segment, that is AB, by the y-axis. So can you tell me the coordinates of y-axis? As I have told you in the previous lectures, if you have heard those, if you have watched those lectures carefully, I have taught you there that any point if you are taking on the y-axis, if you are taking any point on the y-axis, the point you would take as tell me just 0, y. So any point if you are taking on the x-axis, the point you would take as x, 0. Are you getting this? Because in the x-axis y coordinate is 0, that is why if you are taking any point on the x-axis, the point you would take as x, 0. If you are taking any point on the y-axis, the point you would take as 0, y at that time. Okay, so let's say this is the point P which is on the y-axis and this point P is dividing this line segment AB. Okay, are you getting this? Properly getting? Very good. Now let's say the point P is dividing line segment AB in the ratio. Let's say the ratio is now k:1, as I have told in the previous question. Anywhere if you are to find out the ratio, then you are to take the ratio as k:1. So here I am writing let the ratio is k:1. This is the ratio in which the y-axis is dividing. Now we are knowing the coordinates also there. So what is this? This is x1, this would be y1, this is x and this is y, and this would be x2 and this one is y2. You are knowing the value of all these and you have the value of m1 is k and m2 is 1. Are you getting? Now we are knowing the formula we are knowing the formula, that is the section formula. It says that value of x is what and value of y is what, that you are knowing. Okay, now you have to find out the ratio first. Okay, so let me solve this now using the section formula. Right here, using the section formula. Section formula says that x would be equals to m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. Am I right? Yes. So m1 x2, m1 is k, x2 minus 1, so it would be minus 1, plus m2 is 1 into m2 x1, m1 x2 plus m2 x1 is 5 here, divided by m1 plus m2, that is k plus 1. Are you getting this? Now you are knowing the value of x also. Value of x is how much here? 0. So 0 would be equals to minus k plus 5 divided by k plus 1. So this k plus 1 would multiply here and would become 0. So now you would have the answer minus k plus 5 equals to 0. It implies minus k plus 5 is equals to 0. So if minus k plus 5 equals to 0, what would be the value of k from here? Can you tell me the value of k? Because this k would go there, and because it is negative here, would go there, it would become plus. So plus k would be equals to, this k would go there, which become plus k. So this 5 will remain here. So 5 will be the answer. So value of k is how much now? 5. So you have got the value of k. That is how you have got the ratio also. Therefore the ratio, you had to find out the ratio. So here I am writing, therefore the ratio is 5:1. So this would be your answer number 1. 5:1. Here I am writing 5:1. 5 ratio 1, because k ratio 1, k is to 1, so value of k is 5. So 5:1. So this will be your answer number 1. Here you have to find out 2 answers. One more. Also find the coordinates of the point of division. Means this one coordinate you have to find out. First coordinate already have is given here. Abscissa. Ordinate means value of y you have to find out. How to find out the value of y? Again you are using their section formula. You have to find out the coordinate here. Coordinates of point being 0 comma y has been given here, but value of y you have to find out now. Okay. Also find the coordinate, it is saying. Na? So here again I am going to use the section formula for y also. Again y is what? m1 y2 plus m2 y1. m1 y2 plus m2 y1. m1 is k, y2 is minus 4, so it would be minus 4k then. m1 y2 plus m2 y1, that is 1 into minus 6 would be minus 6 then, divided by m1 plus m2. What is m1? K. And what is m2? That is 1. Now what is y here? Y is y. Let's say y is equals to minus 4 into, what is the value of k? K you have got already, it is 5 now, minus 6 divided by 5 plus 1. Just solve it, you would get the value of y. So it would be how much? Minus 4. First you have to multiply here. Okay, do not subtract it here. First you multiply in Demas rule. Divide, multiply, etc. So it would be minus 20. 4 5 are 20, minus 20, and minus 20 minus 6 would be minus 26 divided by 5 plus 1 each 6. You can cut it also, and value would be, you can cut it by 2, 13 times, and it is 2 3 are 6. So value of y is how much? Minus 13 by 3. So therefore the coordinates of the y on the y-axis means where with the point on the y-axis, the coordinates of the point on the y-axis means the coordinates of the point P are 0 comma value is this. Now write here, hence therefore the coordinates of point P are 0 comma minus 13 by 3. 0 comma minus 13 by 3. Okay, this is how you would get the answer, both the answer, where you have to find out the ratio as well as the coordinates there also. Now if the question would be like this: find the ratio in which the x-axis divide the line segment joining the point this and this. Also find the coordinate. Suppose here would have written x-axis, then what would have been the point then? You must be knowing If the point is on the x-axis, then the points are x comma 0. Then the points you would have taken as x comma 0. X comma 0. If here would have been given then x-axis, then you would have written here as x comma 0. This would be the value of x, then this would be the value of y. Then in solving, while you are solving, you would not have taken the x1 formula first. You would have taken the y1 formula first, because you have the value of y as 0. Then you would have taken y is equals to m1 y2 plus m2 y1 divided by m1 plus m2. Value of y is 0. Cross multiply, you would have got the value of k at that time. Okay, then after getting the value of k, then again use the section formula for x now. So x would have been equals to x1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. Put the value of k there, then you would have got the value of x there. Then you would have got the answer for x-axis also at value of x comma 0. Getting? So for the x-axis also is the same process. Okay, good. Just try this question on your own for x-axis also. Write this question as find the ratio in which the x-axis divide the line segment this and this. Also find you can write this question in the form of x-axis also. Then try to solve it and send me back. Okay. Okay then now the next question we are going to solve here. Question number next is question number next. Find the coordinates of the point. Find the coordinates of the point which divide the line segment joining A and B into 4 equal parts. Find the coordinates of the point, not point, it's points now, which divides the line segment joining A minus 2 comma 2 and B 2 comma 8 into 4 equal parts. Into 4 equal parts means you have some points there on a line segment AB. Let's say this is the line segment AB. This is line segment AB, and the coordinates of A has been given as this is A, this is B, and the coordinates of A has been given as minus 2 comma 2. Coordinates of B has been given as 2 comma 8. Now you have to find out the coordinates of those points which are dividing this line segment into 4 parts, 4 equal parts. Okay, how this line segment would have been divided into 4 equal parts? If you would have taken how many points here? 3 points you would take now. 1, 2, 3 points you would take. Now how many parts? 1 part, 2 part, 3 part, 4. So this is how you will get 4 parts of the line segment. Let's say this is the point X, this is the point Y, and this is the point Z. You have 3 points. So these are the 3 points which are dividing this line segment into how many parts? How many parts? 4 equal parts. Okay. Now what to do? You have to find out the coordinates of X as well as of Y as well as of Z. So all the time we are going to use the section formula for X as well as for Y as well as for Z. If you are using the section formula for X, then M1 is 1 and M2 is 3. Look there. This is M1 and this much is M2 for X. So M1 is 1, M2 is 3. Now if you are to find out the coordinates of Y, then what is M1 and what is M2? M1 and M2 both are 1, 1. Look here, na? M1. If you are taking the coordinate of Y, if you are taking Y, you have to find the coordinates of Y. So M1 would be 1, 2 parts. M2 also 2 parts. So 2 by 2 means 1 by 1. So ratio would be 1 by 1. Now if you are to take the point Z, if you are to find out the coordinates of Z, so M1 is now how many parts here? 1, 2, 3. M1 is 3 and M2 is 1. Okay. So let's start the question now. Okay. Coordinates of X you have to find out. So for finding out the coordinates of X, M1 is how much here? M1 is for X. Look here, this one is M1, one part. and m2 would be equals to 3 parts there. So 1 by 3. 1 by 3. m1 ratio m2 means 1 ratio 3 means m1 by m2 is 1 by 3. So these are m1 and m2. And x1, y1, x2, x2 these will remain same. So this would be x1, y1 and x2, y2. You have to find out the coordinates of x, means x and y. Value of x and y you have to find out. So first you find out the value of x. So for formula, section formula for x is what? m1 x2 plus m2 x1 divided by m1 plus m2. So m1 x2, m1 is 1, x2 is 2. So 2 1 ja 2 plus m2 x1 means 3 2 ja 6. It would be minus 6 divided by m1 plus m2 means 1 plus 3. So it implies x would be equals to how much? 2 minus 6 is minus 4. Minus 4 by 4, answer would be minus 1. This is the value of x. Now again, second coordinate y. Y also we have to find out. Formula for y is what? m1 y2 plus m2 y1. m1 y2. 1 multiply 8 means 8 plus m2 y1 means 3 2 is 6 divided by m1 plus m2 means 1 plus 3. So answer would be equals to 8 plus 6 14. 14 by 4. Y is 14 by 4. You can cancel it. 2 7 ja 14. 2 2 ja 4 means 7 by 2. So value of y is 7 by 2. So therefore coordinates of x are, hence coordinates of x are what? What is the value of x? Minus 1. And what is the value of y? 7 by 2. So here the coordinates are minus 1 comma 7 by 2. So these are the coordinates of x. Similarly, you are to find out the coordinates of y. Just note it down. Let me erase this after, if you have written. Okay. Now let me find out. You have got the coordinates of x now. Okay. Now we are to find out coordinates of y. Coordinates of y. Here I am writing coordinates of y. So what would be the coordinates of y? Again, for y, first of all you are to find out the value of m1 and m2. So how much would be the m1 and how much would be the m2? Look here. If you are taking y, so 2 parts here, 2 parts there, means 2 by 2. So 2 by 2 is 2 1 ja 2, 2 1 ja 2 means 1 by 1. Are you getting it? Look here. 2 parts here, 2 parts there, means m1 is 2 and m2 is also 2, means 2 by 2. Answer is 1 by 1. You can cut it by 2 now. So that is why ratio would be 1 is to 1. So m1 is also 1 and m2 is also 1. Now you have the ratio 1 is to 1. Okay. Now similarly again we have to find out the value of x also first. Formula for x: m1 x2 plus m2 x1. m1 is 1, x2 is 2. So 2 1 ja 2 plus m2 x1 minus 2. So it would be minus 2 now. Divided by m1 plus m2 means 1 plus 1. So answer is 0. This would be the value of x. Now again value of y. Value of y. How will you find out the value of y? Second coordinate here. So for y you have the formula m1 y2. m1 y2 means 1 8 ja 8 plus m2 y1 means 1 2 ja 2 divided by m1 plus m2 means 2. So answer would be 8 plus 2, 10 by 2 means 5. So therefore the coordinates of y are how much? Hence right here. Hence coordinates of y are what? 0 comma 5. So these are the coordinates of y. Now next you have to find out the coordinates of which one point? That is z1. So let me erase this if you have written. So now coordinates of z. Coordinates of z. So for z, how much is m1 and how much is m2? You just think it and tell me on your own. For z, how many parts here? 1 2 3. m1 is 3 and m2 is 1. So 3 is to 1. This is the ratio. Now first find out the value of x. So for x you have the formula m1 x2 plus m2 x1. m1 x2 means 3 2 ja 6 plus m2 x1. m2 is 1 and x1 is minus 2. Minus 2. So it would be minus 2 by m1 plus m2. 3 plus 1. So answer would be 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 by 4, answer is 1. So this would be the value of x. Similarly, value of y. M1 y2 means 8 3 are 24 plus M2 y1 means 1 2 are 2 divided by M1 plus M2 means 3 plus 1. So answer 24 plus 2 would be equals to 26 by 6. Sorry, 4. You can cancel it 13 times 2 times. So answer would be 13 by 2. So what are the coordinates of Z? Right here. Hence, coordinates of Z are how much? What are the coordinates? 1 comma 13 by 2. Okay, so this is how you would get the answer for finding out the coordinates of the different points if they are dividing in 4 equal parts. In 3 equal parts, that we have done previously. In some other lectures I have taught you there. If a line has been divided into 3 equal parts, then how would you find out the coordinates of those points? Now if in 4 parts, then again you can find out the coordinates. If 5 parts, then again still you can find out the coordinates. Okay, so whatsoever you can solve this question. Okay. Now let's move to the other one now. We have got the answer. Now another question I'm writing here. That would be the question number 4 for today. Question is, write down the question. If A and B are 2 points, if A and B are 2 points, if A and B are 2 points, having coordinates as minus 2 comma 2, minus 2 comma minus 2, sorry, and 2 comma minus 4 respectively, find coordinates of P such that AP is 3 by 7 of AB. AP is 3 by, this is very important question from the exam point of view. Okay, so such that AP is 3 by, so here you have 2 points. Let's say this is A, this is B, a line segment which is made by AB. So coordinates of A has been given as minus 2 by 2, B as 2 comma minus 4. Okay, so now you have a point P which is dividing this line segment, and you have to find out the coordinates of point P, but the condition has been given as AP is how much? AP is 3 by 7 of AB, means this AP is 3 by 7 of AB. This has been given to you, means AP ratio of AP and AB ratio has been given as 3 by 7. So can you tell me the ratio of AP by PB? As AP is equals to 3 by 7 of AB. So can you tell me AP ratio PB? Look here. This is 3 and this complete is 7. Look here. AP by AB. If I just write here, AP by AB, this AB is coming down. So it would remain, what would remain there? 3 by 7. Look at AP by AB is equals to 3 by 7. Okay. So AP is 3 part and AB is 7 part. This total is 7 part. So can you tell me this much? How much is this PB? Just think it. AP is 3 part and total AB is complete is 7 part. So can you tell me how much is this PB? Yeah, this is 4th one. Okay. So AP ratio AB would be equals to 3 ratio 4. Are you getting this? AP 3. So PB would be how much? 4th part. That is why total would have become how much? 7. Okay. So we have got the value of AP ratio PB, that is 3 ratio 4. Means we have the value of M1 and M2 now. 3 and 4. Let's say the coordinates of P are X comma Y. So we have to find out X and Y value. You can find it by using the section formula, because you have P M1 also and 2 also. You can use this formula. So this would be x1 this would be y1, this is x2, this is y2. Okay, now use the section formula. Using right here, using section formula, coordinates of p, x would be equals to, we are knowing the formula for x. X is what? m1 x2 plus m2 x1. m1 is this is m1 and this is m2. So m1 x2 means 3 2 just 6 plus m2 x1 means 4 minus 2 4 2 ja 8 minus 8 it is. So minus 8 divided by m1 plus m2 means 3 plus 4, that is 7. So value of x would be 6 minus 8 minus 2 by 7. So this is the value of x. Similarly, you can get the value of y also, that is m1 y2 means 3 4 ja 12 minus 12 it is, plus m2 y1 4 2 ja 8 means minus 8 it is, divided by m1 plus m2 means 3 plus 4. So answer would be equals to minus 12 minus 8, it would be minus 20 by 7. So therefore the coordinates of p are right here. Therefore the coordinates of p are, what are the coordinates of p? X is minus 2 by 7 and y is minus 20 by 7. So this is the value of, so these are the coordinates of p. So we have found the answer. Find the coordinates of p. This is the answer. Okay, now let's move to another part of the question, another question. Okay, this would be the last question for today. Okay, so question is write the question. The line segment joining the points, question is the line segment joining the points having the line segment joining the points 3 comma minus 4 and 1 comma 2 is trisected at point P and Q. Is trisected at point P and Q. Means these 2 points are trisecting, means making 3 parts of the line segment AB here. Okay. If the coordinates of P and Q are, if the coordinates of P and Q are P comma minus 2 and 5 by 3 comma Q, find the value of P and Q. Find the value of P and Q, means value of this one P and value of this one Q you have to find out. Now what is the question? Look here, first just make a chart of this one, make a diagram of this question first in your mind first. What does this question say? What does it? The question is the line segment joining the point, these are the 2 points. So means you are making a line segment, that is, let's say this is A and this is B, and the coordinates of point A, let's say it is 3 comma minus 4, and the coordinates of B has been given as 1 comma 2, and this line segment is trisected at the point P and Q. Let's say you have 2 points here, let's say it is point P and this is point Q. Now it is being trisected. Look at 3 parts we have made. If the coordinates of P and Q, now coordinates of P as well as of Q have been given here. Coordinates of P are P comma minus 2, Q are 5 by 3 comma Q. It means value of x and y in each case you have been given. Now x1 y2, x1 y1 and x2 y2 also have been given. Now we have to find out the value of P and this one Q. How to find out? So first what? First I will take this coordinates of point P. For the point P we will use the section formula. Using section formula at point P. So at point P we are to use section formula. So if P point I am taking. So what would be the value of M1? M1 is 1 and M2 is 2 parts here. So M2 is 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. So M1 is here 1 and M2 is 2. And value of X is P and value of Y is minus 2. Value of X is P and value of Y is minus 2. X1, Y1, X2, Y2 you are knowing. This is X1 is 3 and Y1 is minus 4. Similarly, X2 is 1 and Y2 is 2. So we will use a section formula. Section formula says that value of X is equals to M1 X2 plus M2 X1. M1 X2 means 3 1 ja 3. Sorry. M1 X2 here. M1 X2 means 1 1 ja 1. Plus M2 X1 means 2 3 ja 6. Divided by M1 plus M2 means 1 plus 2. So answer would be 6 plus 1 7, 7 by 3. So this is the value of X. But X is how much? X is P. So look here. It implies value of P is 7 by 3. We have got the value of P. Find the value of P. We have got the value of P. Are you getting this? Should be getting. So this value I'm just writing upside, okay, because due to some focus of the light it is not visible. I think by 2 is 2. Okay, correctly visible. Good. Okay, now we have got the value of P. Value of P is 7 by 3. Now we are using the section formula for the coordinate Q now. This should I erase? Good. Now using section formula, writing here, using section formula for point Q. If you are using section formula at point Q, so how much is M1? 2 part here. So M1 is 2 and M2 is 1. M1 is 2 and M2 is 1. Okay. Value of X is here 5 by 3. And value of Y is how much? Q. Okay. So now next, X1, Y1 and X2, Y2 will remain same. X1 is 3. Y1 is minus 4. X2 is 1. And Y2 is 2. So use the section formula for X or for Y, because value of X has been given. Value of Y, that is Q, you have to find out. So we will use the section formula for Y1. Okay, so you are knowing Y is equals to M1 Y2 plus M2 Y1 divided by M1 plus M2. M1 Y2. M1 Y2 means 2 2 ja 4 plus M2 Y1. M2 Y1. M2 Y1 means minus 4. Are you getting this? M1 Y2 2 ja 4 plus M2 Y1 means minus 4 divided by M1 plus M2 means 2 plus 1. So answer would be 0, because 4 minus 4 is 0. Complete would become 0. Yeah. Now value of Y is how much? Value of Y is Q. It implies Q is equals to 0. So we have got the value of P as well as value of Q now. So this is what you have to do in this question. So this is all for today. Stay tuned for more lectures and more updates. Keep watching Mission School Parivar. Okay, thank you.